Welcome back, and today we are doing the face. Sorry if you hear dogs barking, that's my dog, the barking. Anyways, so first thing first, moisturize your face. I cannot tell you the moisturizer I'm using because it's one that I make, so I would just recommend you something that your skin like. Yeah. After that, I'm using a primer. The primer I'm using is the MAC Prep and Prime. Use whichever one that you like, right? This is the illuminating base. And because my eyes crease, you know, you need to make sure you put some kind of primer underneath them eyes. Foundation time. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color Warm Sun 334. Right? I use between 334, sometimes 338, sometimes 340. Yeah, so it depending on how much sun I've been exposed to. So I apply the first layer of foundation. Yes, I said first layer because I'm going to do more than one layer. Okay. Now I do more than one layers, yes, but I don't go heavy on the layers. If that makes sense. And in between the layers, I got a spray, baby. Right, so this is the spray that I made in one of the DIY videos for the 12 days to Christmas. So if you're watching the videos, you'll see how I make the makeup spray. Anyways, yes, that makeup spray helps my makeup stay on whole day. Also help my skin not to look like a cake on makeup on my face. Now the concealer I am using is the Revlon Colorstay concealer in the shade number 5 medium deep. I like to use this as a highlight color. This is what makes everything pop. This is to brighten up certain spots that I want to be highlighted on my face. This is the color that I use. I also mix that with the Girl Pro concealer in the shade Faun, that is closest to my complexion, to blend it in, you know, not to make it look like a ghost, but to make it look nice. You know, it is a balance between looking ghostly and looking like you're glowing. Okay, it have a balance. And yes, I spray before I blend. Like I said, this spray helps keep everything in place, helps melt the makeup so that it will blend easier. Also helps so that your face will not look like you have on a cake full of makeup. You know, that's what this spray does. It really does help. It makes a big difference. And you know, you just continue blending. Make sure I bend my head downwards and look up to try and blend the under eyes, because like I said, I have a lot of lines under my eyes. Okay, it creases a lot, so I need to stretch my face all out to get underneath them eyes, right? And blend all the way up. Try not to mess up your eye makeup. If you're like me and you do your eye makeup first, yes, try not to mess up your eye makeup. If you're interested in seeing how to do the eye makeup, it is also in one of the 12 days to Christmas. Anyways, so contouring, I'm using Girl Pro-conceal in the color dark cocoa or cocoa. I think it's cocoa. Yeah, that's the color I'm using. Okay, and what I'm doing here is spraying, making sure everything is in its place. Make sure everything is melted well. You know, I don't have no sharp line of any shade anyway before I set everything with powder. And of course, I'm Trinidadian, so I'm using Sacha powder, okay? So for the highlighted areas, I'm using the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And for the rest of my face, I'm using the Sacha matte face powder. And yes, I said I am Trinidadian, so I live in the Caribbean. So honestly speaking, you need to set the makeup with powder. If you do not set the makeup with powder here, your makeup will reach all over the place. Because the weather here, it is humid, it is warm, you have some hot sun that will make you sweat. So you need some extra layers when you're doing makeup, right? So I use the spray to help keep everything in place, and I also make sure and set with powder. And when I finish setting with powder, I will use the spray again, to try and calm down the cakiness of the powder. But this is how it looks. Now I'm going to put on this blush. It's from Milani. It's a kind of blue pink. It's like a cool tone pink blush. I wanted to try something other to contrast with the eyes, because the eyes are warm, so I wanted to try and see how the cool and the cheeks will look. But anyways, this is the highlighter I'm using. It is also from Milani. It's an eyeshadow and the color Lily White. I love to use this to highlight. I use it all over down. Anyways, set everything with that spray, the same spray. Yes, the same spray. Alright, to bring everything, calm it down, make it look nice. That look like a cake piece. Alright, so this is with flash and this is without flash.